If I were to choose between experience and innocence, I'd always pick the one with a backstage pass. And Ritual de la Habitual is just that, a backstage pass into the velvet curtain psyche of Perry Farrell and company. An album that doesn't just blur the lines between art, sex, death, and drugs, it paints over them with glitter, blood, and tequila sweat. This isn't an album, it's a seance for the burned out and the beautiful. Alright, let's talk about duality. Side A, tracks 1 through 5, is the party. Side B, tracks 6 through 9, is the aftermath. And that's what makes Ritual so genius. It knows the highs doesn't last forever. It builds a cathedral out of noise and narcotics, then burns it down while dancing around the flames. The album opens with a thrash punk carnival of Stop, a song that sounds like a fist fight between Led Zeppelin and a street preacher. The timing is tight. Navarro's guitar solo is pure acid-streaked voodoo, and Perry's war cry of "Here we go!" might as well be the opening bell of a psychic boxing match. You can feel the Hollywood sleaze under every snare here. No One's Leaving and Ain't No Right are funky punk funk stabs at police states, puritanism, and the idea that there's any correct way to live. Perry's vocals are always at the edge of cracking, like a shaman mid-possession. The band's rhythm sections, Stephen Perkins and Eric Avery, deserve medals for keeping this circus from derailing completely into chaos. That bass line in Ain't No Right, it walks, it struts, it's a philosophy. And then, like the hangover after the end of the world party, we reach the monument. 3 days. 11 minutes of gothic grandeur dripping with incense and blood. It's a dirge, a sexual rite, an exorcism, written in part about Perry's late lover, is it Zyla Blue? It's got the emotional weight of an opera and the gutter-born groove of a strip club confession. Dave Navarro channels a spirit animal here, flinging out solos like spell work. It's psychedelic, it's biblical, it's too much, and that's why it's perfect. Then She Did follows with something rare for Jane's. It's achingly vulnerable and feel the ghost of Perry's mother in every lyric. It's a eulogy that builds and builds, each repetition of Then She Did carving a new scar into the song's porcelain surface. By the time we reach the song Of Course, we're deep into theatrical territory. Klezmer meets apocalyptic cabaret. You start to understand that Jane's Addiction isn't just a band, it's a performance art, it's performance pain, it's LA noir dressed up as a punk rock opera. Then the album ends with Classic Girl, the most conventional song here, which still means it sounds like Lou Reed with a California sunburn. A gentle come down. It's the morning after, when you remember the night before, with just enough fondness to survive the guilt. So, Ritual de la Habitual is one of those rare albums that functions like a fever dream. Scorching heat, sex drunk, sacred, and profane all at once. It's what happens when art kids discover punk, find a bag of mushrooms, and decide to build their own church in the middle of Sunset Boulevard. You don't just listen to this album, you surrender to it. So if you haven't listened to this album, dude, check it out. Let me know what you think.